This is a comprehensive advanced movement guide to Warzone Mobile. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things do help me out a ton. I'm wasting any time. The first movement that I want to show you guys is one that I use literally every single game, and I use it religiously. This is my favorite movement in the entire game. Basically, if you are at a height where you can open your parachute, do not jump off the railing, do not jump off the roof, dolphin dive off of that railing and dolphin dive off of that roof. You will see that you get a small boost forward. It's not a huge change, but it definitely can change how far you parachute in some instances. You will see that if you jump off of a roof, sometimes you'll just not be able to get past that hill, but if you dolphin dive off the roof, you will be able to glide straight past that hill and just glide forever. So yeah, some instances this can make a huge change. Like I said, it is one of the movements that I use the most in this entire game. The next movement is basically just kind of window reversing, and this is just kind of where you go in and out of the window at a fast succession. If you have your mantle turned to high, this will work very easily. If you have it turned to low, this might not work as well, but basically you just turn back and forth on your screen and mantle in and out of the window. It's a good way to make enemies waste bullets and stuff like that, and then finally pop back in and actually finish them off. This is more of a situational movement, but it definitely can be a useful movement, and I just wanted you guys to know it really fast. This next movement is very strange because I only ever hit this one time, so I'm going to kind of consider this a bit of a bug, but it definitely is going to make it in the movement guide because there's probably a way to replicate this and it will be found somewhere down the road. If you release your chute at the last second and then press your jump button as you are landing, you will see that you kind of bounce off of the ground, sort of a bunny hop fashion, instead of sliding, which kind of, the slide is a bit annoying because it definitely adds fatigue to your landing. You kind of just get no fatigue and you kind of bunny hop off of the parachute. Definitely one of the more broken movements in the game. Like I said, I haven't really been able to replicate this a whole lot, but yeah, you just press the jump button as you're landing and you will bunny hop instead of slide. Now, slide canceling is not exactly in the game, but you can kind of cancel your slide if you slide up against the wall. This is kind of just a good movement for mid battle if you're trying to kind of throw your enemy off. Slide up against the wall, turn, flick 180 and spray your bullets at him. Like I said, this isn't exactly a slide cancel, but it is nonetheless the closest thing that we'll probably ever have to it inside of Warzone 2. And like I said, this can be useful to kind of just confuse your enemies and stuff like that. So in one of the recent updates, they actually changed this, and you can now finally dive and tack sprint while you are plating. This is very good to know because you can kind of dive away from gun battle and also plate up at the same exact time, which means once you turn that corner, you will be fully plated up again already, instead of having to dolphin dive around the corner and then finally be able to plate up after that. This just kind of makes for more interesting gameplay and stuff like that, and it definitely is a very good tip to know. And yeah, that's really the last tip that I have for you in this video. This game is not a huge movement battle royale, but there are definitely a lot of different movement mechanics that you do need to know to actually enhance your gameplay and become the best player that you can be. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys today. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things do help me out a ton. My name is Intense. I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of the day. Peace.